morning, everyone. My name is Laura Groniger. I'm the show manager for the Indianapolis Home Show. And I wanted to talk to you exhibitors today about some of the most important things that a lot of our exhibitors don't think about. We want to make sure that you get the most for your investment in the Indianapolis Home Show. You spend a lot of money with us. We want to help you maximize your return on investment. So we're going to talk about some pre-show, after-show, and post-show planning. Obviously, setting goals is something that a lot of our exhibitors don't think about ahead of time. You need to make sure that you set the SMART goal plan is what we like to use. Sensible, measurable, attainable, be realistic, and above all, be truthful with yourself. We've learned that only 25% of our exhibitors actually set goals. You need to make sure, as you're setting your goals, you're also sharing those goals with your staff. Your goals need to be measurable, realistic, and communicated to your staff. Things that you need to ask yourself prior to the show is how much booth space do you need? Who do you want to talk to at the show? What are the customers that you want to really reach out to and talk to? How many prospects do you expect? And again, a lot of this information you can talk with your sales consultants about as well. They'll be happy to help you. How many salespeople will be staffing your booth? How many hours are in the show? We're a 10-day show, very long hours and a lot of hours. And what percentage of the prospects do you expect to close? And a lot of this is participating in this show year after year too. You get better as you go along. Some of the things that we encourage you to do is offer a show special. You want a reason to come into your booth. You want a reason to be talking to the show attendees. Offer products that perform. Give your customers more than they expect. Give guarantees. Avoid unrealistic pricing. You don't want people to think that you've got this everyday low price when in fact you don't. Make sure your pricing is realistic. And most importantly, take the time at the show to build relationships. Again, when you're looking at your booth and your setup, company name, who are you, what does it say about you, your products and services, and the image or slogan of your company. What does that mean to you, and how can you convey that message to our show attendees? Decide on how much space you're going to take. Again, you can work with our show consultants. They're experts in this area. Your show budget, your product selection, what you're going to bring to the show, desired objectives, available show space. We sold out very early last year, so we want to make sure that you get the best space for your money and the appropriate space. Your capabilities. We talked about a 10 by 10 booth space. We'll go into that a little bit further, but you've got about 30% that you want to use for your products, and then another 70% for your people. This talks a little bit again about show space. You get 3 seconds for a 10 by 10 space and 3 steps, so you've got that 3 steps to catch somebody before they walk by you. With the 10 by 20 space, you get approximately 6 seconds and 6 steps, and a little bit more room for your meeting space. You want to have literature and giveaways. You want your booth set up strategically. You want it to be logical, memorable, and practical. Think billboard, not bulletin board. You want to really hit our show attendees with a beautiful billboard space, sign, those types of things. You want it to be neat and clean. You want to do interactive demonstrations. Here we've got a little gal doing the famous cornhole board. So her parents are behind her. You see people in the background actually looking, and they want to see what's going on as well. So create a theme or an experience. Some of the things that you can do is send VIP tickets to your past to prospects and to past customers that you have. You can hold a drawing at your show or store or showroom with VIP tickets to the show. Make sure your staff is well-dressed. You want your staff to be conversational and engage people when they're walking by your booth, and to get them to come into your booth. You've got 3 seconds to engage someone, so you want to make sure that you're using your time, your valuable time well. And make sure that you're listening 80% of the time and actually selling and responding 20% of the time. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit here. Punctuality, you want to make sure, one of the number 1 complaints that we've heard from our show attendees is that people aren't staffed at their booth at show opening and show closing. So make sure you're there the entire time. You never know, you don't want to miss a sale. You don't have an opportunity to catch everybody. Utilizing proper welcoming, qualifying, presenting, presenting and closing skills,